Hello and welcome back to Mega Man 4. We have just uncovered the truth of Dr. Cossack, and oops, way too high. Now we are diving into the true stages of Wiley's castle, who of course is the real evil mastermind behind everything that is going on here. And this has gone terribly so far. Alright, let's just force our way through and reassess. You will very quickly start to recognize the theme here of this particular dungeon, whatever, stage. This is, okay. Let's try to regroup here. It is one of the annoying things about these little yellow helmet guys is obviously they are like the most basic enemy. They're very easy to deal with, but if you get yourself off tempo, they can start to get very annoying in ways that they really shouldn't, but let's just try to get ourselves back together here. Here we have what I believe is the last water area in the game. Not a particularly difficult one by any means. I guess this jump is very slightly difficult, so let's find an excuse to use Rush Marine since we never do. Now I think if you try to take Rush Marine around this corner right here, I actually think that there's not enough space and you'll die. But luckily, we just won't do that. Now here we have one of these classic block puzzles that is not particularly difficult. That first jump you have to make quickly, but then the rest of it's very straightforward. And then this one is a little harder, particularly with these spikes underneath, but because those spikes are there, I just don't bother. And we'll just fly across. And then we can use our wire to climb right out. That seems easy enough. And let's take this guy out so that we can get this energy refill back here. And we might as well refill our energy tank supply here by climbing up into this little aquarium. And with that, we should be ready to head into our first Wiley boss, who should look very familiar if you've been paying any attention so far in this stage, or have any familiarity with the most basic enemy in pretty much all of Mega Man. Now, this guy probably shouldn't be all that difficult. He's another one that I certainly make look better than he truly is. Sometimes you get a little unlucky with just sort of random chance in terms of where the little enemies are falling from. Nice. Hopefully, good. So we escaped under that. Probably didn't need to waste that attack, but that's okay. And let's just get over here. Oh, I thought I shot, but that's okay. Should be fine. Alright. Made that look slightly harder than it should have, but honestly, it actually went better than a lot of my runs often do, which is fine, because we still got through okay, and obviously we had a full supply of energy tanks if we absolutely had to use them, but certainly prefer not to. So with that, let's dive into Wiley 2, which has just a little bit more nuance to it. Not every enemy is exactly the same. I have some spikes here that certainly can give you difficulty, although hopefully they won't. Now, these guys can be a little more annoying, but not all that difficult. And we do have an energy tank up there that we just... I would normally get down with the balloon, but there's just no reason to, so we'll let it go. And here, I like to try and time this right so that we have that space right there open to us. Speaking of the balloon, let's get that out. And jump here, and a couple balloons, and we're out. We have a quick visit from Ernie, how he snuck into Wiley's stage. I don't know. Kind of hoping he gives us energy. I have no idea what he just gave us. Either way, something we can't actually use, which is fine. So we're going to climb out on this side, and this is honestly a waste of time more than anything else. It's almost impossible to get hurt there. And just come out over here, and take care of that worm, and continue on. Now we have reprisal of some of my favorite enemies, the pharaohs, or mummies, or whatever, I don't know. It's Pharaoh Man, but well, I guess we don't actually need that health, we're full, but normally I would wire up to get that. And then here, not truly necessary, but just because sometimes they can be annoying, we'll just take care of the bats before we fly out. Very good. And I like to go on this side, so we'll get our wire out. Up, up, and away. If you really want to refill your energy, certainly a great place to do it. You just kill a few of these guys, like I think I've talked about before when they've come up. Oops, did forget that I want to do this. So we have one of these, well, two of these guys. And then why this one is here, I don't know, because you really can't pose any type of threat with that in the way. So it seems kind of silly, but that's fine. And you will just take out from over here, and then jump across. This one is not actually more difficult here, but I guess he's a little closer. So that adds some extra threat there. But with that, we are going to head into Wiley boss number 2. And actually, again, I'm going to use the ring boomerang, which I'm getting a little low on. Maybe I should have stayed and killed some more of those skulls. I don't know. This, of course, is just like the first boss, in that it's a blown-up version of a normal enemy. Oops. One that... only tends to cause me trouble when I get a little too focused on trying to do damage and don't focus enough on protecting myself. I should absolutely just use an energy tank here, but just don't want to, which is silly. Alright, maybe I will. Or not. There we go. Snuck in just under the wire. I wasn't certain if that last shot was going to be enough, but luckily it was. And now we will head into the last Wiley stage, although we are only going to, I guess I'll say half finish it, because we are going to be coming to the end of the episode soon, so that our boss fight and fight with Wiley can all happen at the end. Obviously, we're going to have to refill Ring here. Luckily, it's the only thing that really needs it. We don't need these energy tanks or the extra life, but whatever, I'll take it. Alright. Let's land over here. Nice. Yeah, we don't need to kill you. Let's collect you and you. And head down a little. Oh, no, I went to the wrong side. That was silly. Well, it's fine. We'll survive without it. But we will take this. There we go. And a little health refill. Just see if he'll give us an energy. No, he didn't. Oh well. Such is life. And now let's head to the capsule. Oops. Whew. Come in here, jump down this little cliff. And as we land, we will end the episode. When we come back, we will do our boss rush and stop in on the good Dr. Wiley. But until then, see ya.